So, like, are you all like, there's no way this guy is this nice? I mean, yeah, you're correct. I mean, I'm not that nice, right? I'm just dust. I'm not God. Like, only God is kind. God along with his Son. But greater is he who is in me than I who is in the world. Christ lives in me. I'm not Christ though. I'm dust. I'm not I'm not even a man either. I'm as a child in a bigger meat suit. And you'd be like, well, there's no way. Anything's possible for one who believes. And things are only possible for those who are living. Like, nothing's possible for those that are buried under the ground, right? So I guess for you, nothing is possible. But you're not dead. And there is no death. How can the dead weep and gnash their teeth? Isn't it only the living that can do that? I wept for about a year. Oh my god. I don't know what I was even weeping about. The things that you did to me, it's like, I'm grateful. And like, yeah, at the time I didn't know why I was grateful, but no, I had faith. I had faith that, someday I would know why. And boy, was it worth it. But none of you men want to pick up your cross. And none of you want to believe in me. None of you want to believe me that it is possible to actually be genuinely nice and charitable. Yeah, and it's not possible for me, right? Christ lives in me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So it's like, what do I want? I want to not judge others. I don't know how I do that. Only God can't judge. It's loving to not judge others. I don't love. Well, you can emulate by just not giving a shit. I don't care, right? Children don't care about politics and crap. But there is one thing I'll say about politics. I mean, Nikita Khrushchev was right. At his speech to the UN in the 1960s, like we will bury you. Yeah, you guys are dead, right? That it's the dead that are buried. You guys feel dead and empty inside. You're dead, but you're not. Like, are you dumb? Like the way that Jesus talked about, like, he takes away your sin. So then it's like, you're free to do things that are shameful? What? How does that give you peace? How are you being as a child? Children don't do things that they would find to be shameful. They're basically forced into doing it. but now you're not like in the child's body, so then they can do whatever you want. But you still choose to do things that are shameful. And there is nothing to be ashamed about. But you don't believe. You don't believe that there is good. You think everything's just so bad. Like, if everything's so bad, then why don't you just, like, go to hell? Like, that's what's bad, is hell. But you cling on to, this life as much as possible because you know where you're headed. Like, I have no problem you crucifying me because my Father commands everlasting life on me. And he commands it on you too, but you don't want it. Because you don't want to be around a God that you believe to be evil. You don't trust him at all. You think he's gonna stab you in the back. Like your parents did. But God's not your parents. Anyway, it's interesting. I don't think, God doesn't actually say, like, I love you. It's only the ones that actually, that say I love you that are deceiving. Like, God doesn't say I love you. He just does it. Right? Because those that say it, they don't actually love. I don't love. If you have to follow the commandments perfectly to love. I didn't follow the commandments perfectly. But you know who does? Children. You can't point to yourself that you're a child? Aren't you a child of your parents? The children are born. Weren't you born into this world? Weren't you a child? But apparently you have to be born again. It's not even like you were a child, you still are, you just don't believe it. But, to be born again, like, that means, like, you are to be as a child once more. And what does it mean to be as a child? It means to be yourself. But you just do whatever everyone else thinks. And you, like, get in line. Of course, I get in line too, at the grocery store. But to get in line, like, in terms of thought and behavior, Like, you're all individuals. The only difference that you have is what party that you're affiliated with, what team you cheer on. Like, that's it. And then we're asked, what's your favorite color? As children, it's like, why just one? Why not all of them? Be thankful for everything. Everything is good. But even if you do have a favorite one, it doesn't mean that all the other ones are bad. It just means one's better than the others. They're all good and one's better. But you see it as, well, if this one is good, then that means all the others must be bad. That's, like, you're also negative. And that's learned from your parents. How loving. How loving. And you still call your parents, the man of the household, like your father. It's like, he's nothing like him. Like, are you kidding me? None of them, not even close. Call no one your father, but your father in heaven. Like, daughters should never have sex with their father. But Lot's daughters did. So that means that Lot is not a father. That's all that means. He's just an older brother. Jesus takes away all your sin. What sin? Sin means to break the law. There is no law. Blasphemy means you're to be stoned to death. But the law says, thou shalt not kill. To stone someone to death is to kill them. So there's no law. It can't be enforced. So what law should you follow then? Well, unless you are as a child enter the kingdom of God. So what's the law that children follow? Hast thou faith? Bring it to thyself before God. Happy is he that condemneth not himself in that thing which he alloweth. And you can only enjoy good things. You can't enjoy bad things. So once you allow yourself to do something that you find to be good and enjoyable, because you can only enjoy good things, you can't enjoy bad things, without condemning yourself,